If you could say your name, spell it out, and I guess give me your title.
Christopher Contreras, Contreras. I'm the owner of Higher Level Tattoo.
And can you pretty much tell me how you feel about the whole, I guess, it's been really crazy pretty much since the county judge says you gotta shut this stuff down, and the mayor was like, no, we don't. And then the police were like, we're not doing it, and the sheriffs were like, we're helping out. But today, of course, it went down with Judge Moody, the district judge, and he said that we're going to go through the 2 weeks shutdown of non-essential businesses. So how do you feel about being pulled around pretty much?
Well, like you said, yeah, it's confusing. First of all, you have the Texas Governor, Attorney General saying otherwise, along with the mayor, and that going back and forth. So as far as I understood today, Moody did uphold it, but again, the state is still trying to, I guess, do what they can to stop it, block it. So we're still waiting to hear back on that, but it's been confusing and nerve-wracking to say the least.
So I know you and I were talking off camera pretty much about the frustrations you've had. Just talk to me about your frustrations, I guess, with having to shut down, even though there's other places like restaurants or bars turning to restaurants, and you can't continue your job, your business.
Exactly. So my thing is, like, who gets to say what is essential? So Home Depot, Walmart, Lowe's, restaurants and bars are essential, but I still have bills. So my landlord thinks my payments is essential. My kids definitely think a roof over their head and food in their stomach is essential. So if anything, we stay clean, we stay separated, we stay with masks and gloves. I don't know how that's any different or any worse than a bar that has chicken tenders and call themselves a restaurant is any safer, cleaner, or more essential than us. So that's what really not only gets on my nerves, but I mean, I have artists that are trying to work. All the other shops have artists that are independent contractors, so that's how they make their money, pay their bills, and just there's no reason to close down.
So how long have you guys been closed, open, closed? How frustration of it all?
Well, we stayed open after we heard the Attorney General saying it's not legal for them to shut us down, and then the mayor telling us to stay open. So I was like, well, I'm gonna listen to them. So we stayed open until, well, actually just this morning. We closed today. So even though the sheriffs and constables were out, I know they even find next door Corralitos or whoever else, but I sell supplies, so I guess I'm still considered essential. I sell gloves, disinfectant, cleaners, mask, so that's a medical supply along with my tattoo supply, so I can still say I'm essential. So just no tattooing in the back. Yeah.
How long are you guys going to stay closed? Are you going to try to stay closed as long as you can? As in, well, pretty much 2 weeks, and who knows after that if it's going to be extended.
Yeah, well, again, I'm keeping an eye on to see what the Attorney General and the Governor say, and if they do block this locally, then I'm going to follow their lead, and whatever they say, then if they say we can open, then I'm opening.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, it should be.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, start going off my head. I'll start ranting. Yeah.
And they're, very close up too, with the hair and everything. But I think they're going to have to close down today.
Yeah.
It went through with everybody.
I mean, trying to argue, same thing. Waiter comes up with a bar, you're sitting at the bar, and that's close up. And they're not wearing mask. Once you sit down, you walk in a place and wear a mask, but once you're in there, you take your mask off.
Out and giving citations.
Yeah.
But ever since with the judge, then they had constables going out like for real. If they saw like a waiter just put down their mask, they fined the entire place. Like they started really going down on everything. Had increased number of exposure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if they could prove that's where it's actually coming from, and then.
So
But I'm on the other side too, where I think, because my person, she was like, yeah, it's bad, but it's only elderly, and then certain
care part of it.
my question is too, like, so all those people there, are they?
COVID, but she's not in ICU, but she's like below it.
Yeah.
But I think she's doing better now. But it hurts people most with underlying conditions. You're not really prone to dying at all with this.
With yeah, it
But
alone. So, but
they really, I guess, the thing is that no one knows how bad it affects everybody.
yeah,
And some kids have died. Some people who are like very elderly have not died at all, you know, after contracting it.
yeah, I mean, fine.
It just, everybody is completely different. So you just don't know what's going to end up. If I go and I get sick, but I don't know, and I go with my grandparents, they get sick, and it's then, you don't want to spread it. But just some people were not following the simple, you know, just stay at home for a bit.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, exactly. That would be some common sense too. So yeah, why does?
but not everyone's gonna have common sense.
Yeah, but everyone gets punished for the few that are ignorant or just stay home. If you're at risk or you are sick, then you stay home and let me live my life. It's like if I get sick, then I'll be at home
Just some people are
watching TV, eating popcorn. I got no problem doing that, but
just some people are reckless and they won't even.
small. We're the ones that get punished. So why are these mainstream places getting free passes?
I mean, if a Walmart place is said to be really, really sick.
But instead of letting everyone, only 20 people at a time then.
They
Make it more difficult to go.
Yeah, they stopped doing that.
Yeah, so